everybody! Hello culitos! I hope you're having a good day. Today we are making a replica of a dress. This one. I think I have it since I'm like 16, 15. And it is full of stains, but I just love it so much that it's hard for me to let it go. I really love it. We had so many adventures together. One of these kind of pieces of clothing that they have sentimental value to you. It's kind of hard to let go, even if it starts to look like a kitchen rack, full of stains. It's just part of you somehow, or it has your essence. Sorry, that was a bit weird, I guess. So we are gonna make a version of this with this textile. I'm gonna create some patterns with this paper and the dress itself. Ideally, we will put apart the dress and use the textile itself for the pattern. That would be the most straightforward, easiest way. But I'm not ready to destroy this dress. I'm ready to make a copy of it, like to start mentalizing about letting it go, but I'm not ready to destroy it. I don't think today is the day I'm going to do that. I think eventually I will. Maybe I can still dye it black. I know I have to let it go. It's hard, okay? It's just hard. Also, I'm gonna be using this dress for a group choreo. I tried to order one online from Amazon, but it arrived and it was just really bad. Like the pattern was too big somehow. I felt like I looked like Minnie Mouse. Not in a cute way, it just wasn't for me, this dress. And I tried to make it work. I tried to put it on a couple of times. I wasn't able to convince myself that I was gonna wear this dress. It's just gonna be happier with somebody else's dress, so let's just not push it, right? Okay, so let me stop bubbling here. Let's get to work. By the way, thank you so much for watching my videos. My name is Heart Boner and I'm here to give you a boner in your heart. I really hope that after watching my videos, just jump out of the chair and you just go cook, go shake your booty and go create that thing that you were putting off. I really hope I can give you a spark of creativity transmitted in this thick Spanish accent. I'm leaving some space because I want to bend it inwards once and then leave a little to sew it to the other piece. So I need like 1 and 2 more or less. This is the line, imaginary line. I know this is not very professional, let's say, but I hope it's gonna be enough. And then I have to line this textile because it's very thin. So I have to line it, and I have some cool textiles. I'm gonna go ahead and sew it, because that way I'll be able to do same piece to the other side, having more or less a guide. It's not looking exactly like the dress. If it's more geometric, well, it is life. What else? I'm gonna go piece by piece sewing, because I feel like if not, it's gonna be very overwhelming. It's already getting crazy over here, so I'm gonna try to go systematically, not to get overwhelmed and being able to finish it. I can do it. And here the inner layer, this very shiny pink, I had to add 2 layers because if not it was gonna be see-through. I don't have a lot of it, so I don't know if I can do another. Where's Kay? What we got so far. This is gonna be the skirt, 2 layers of this. I'm containing myself from adding a bunch of textile with drawings because it has to be simple, so let's just keep it with this pattern. Yeah, I think it's looking very cute. Now I will sew the back and then I will adjust this side layer to see how big or small I want it.
Quit at any moment. Lock this shit. I'm out of here.
For the inside of the skirt, I'm gonna use this beautiful candy apple textile. I also got it for very cheap, so it's gonna look extra cute. I'm here finishing the sleeves by bending the fabric inwards and pinning it down, so it's gonna look like this, and this part is gonna go like this. Yeah. And this one looks like this. Good morning. I have good news and bad news for us. Good news is we made a dress. It's something you can wear and go to the street with. That's great. And bad news is we must destroy it. We must. We simply must. So the skirt is too boxy. We need more material to be able to fluff around to be with the style of the other dresses. So we have to undo all the seam and this one. Yay! And we probably need to tie it make it tighter. So for that I'm gonna have to undo the seam in the back and add a zipper. I know. Don't tell me nothing. We're gonna do it, okay? It's gonna be okay.
And with that, instead of casting the ritual, I'm actually going to use a spell slot and cast Detect Magic in that moment. An updraft of wind moves up towards me, a pulse radiates out, and
I'm taking the opportunity that now that I'm adding the zipper to make the waist more snatch or smaller by bending this way with more textile in the base and less in the top. I'm also not gonna cut it, so if in any moment I grow or I need, I don't know, I realize it's too small or anything, I can go back here and do the seam, and I will have a little bit of space to play with it and make it a little bit bigger size. So now I'm just gonna sew the other seam and I'm gonna have a zipper here. And then I'm gonna work on the skirt, adding, instead of just one layer of skirt, 2 layers of skirt. I realized that I'm gonna have a seam in the side so that I can add some pockets. So I'm checking this dress that has pockets, how it is. I'm just gonna make the pocket kind of bigger because I'm overcompensating for a life without pockets. The pockets ended up being a bit different sizes, but oh well, they are still really cute from the inside. Goodbye, motherfuckers! Love you!